Give me fuel, give me fire, everything that's desired.
All that I desire, yeah. Metallica fans.
Alright.
Hey everyone, welcome back to TIR. Got the special guest Raph again.
What's good, y'all? We in here. Saya_wave in the house. What's good, bro?
He's ready to go back to sleep again, but it's alright.
Ready, bro. Now we up. We drink some coffee, bro. I'm energized. It's a Saturday night. We having a great time. What's good, bro?
We're gonna talk about Gran Turismo.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be really interesting, so you should really pay attention.
Turismo. Like the French say, Gran Turismo. Oh, no, that's Italian. Wait, is it? I don't know.
I think he was trying to be Italian.
Gran Turismo.
Buongiorno. Signore, in piacere.
Gran Turismo. Anyways, bro. So, what you think of the movie?
I think it was really good.
I do too, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Apparently so, we agree. So that's the end.
That's the end. Thank you for watching. Nah. Imagine.
Right? Nah. So like to really talk about this movie, we're gonna have to save some spoilers. So you know what to expect.
Spoiler alert.
But there is a non-spoiler part that I'm just gonna say right here.
Okay.
It's basically this kid named Jan. He's like a high schooler, probably.
Still spoiler.
Whatever, it's not that big. It's just like something that's not gonna completely tell you everything about the movie. So it's like this kid playing PlayStation. He gets into real racing, and he just has to prove himself as a real racer.
You really spoiled it.
You hear this? This guy's worse than Jack, and I'm gonna explain that character in a second.
Bro spoiled the whole movie, bro, in 3 seconds. Nah. There's way more to it for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's way more to it.
But yeah, and like for me, like now we're getting into spoilers, of course.
Spoilers for sure now. These are the real spoilers.
The for sure spoilers.
For sure spoilers. No cap 100 spoilers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What was I saying again?
I think you were gonna mention something about the movie Gran Turismo. I'm not sure though.
Oh yeah, Gran Turismo. So basically, PlayStation 5. So Jan is the main character of the story.
What's the last name?
I think
It was Jan something, bro. It was a really hard name to pronounce. Not gonna lie.
we're not gonna get into those details right now. His name is Jan. So his story is basically kind of like, complicated because he wants to be a racer. His dad doesn't want him to be a racer. His mom is like 50-50 about it, but he does it anyways because that's his life
dream. Passion, bro.
He's been into this since he was like a kid. Obviously, it's dangerous, but he just finds a way to get into it. And there's this guy, Danny, who's basically into the whole racing scene. He's kind of like an agent. He recruits people, and he wants to get gamers. So that's the interesting part about it. How do you get gamers to actually race real cars? But they also recruit people knowing that they can have that driving ability. So you gotta have a driver's license because it wouldn't make sense. So they're not in it completely blind, never touched a car before type thing, because the cars they drive are way beyond advanced in terms of performance.
Way beyond any normal person has ever tried or driven in their life. Bro.
Where no man has gone.
Yeah, no man's land.
No man's land.
So that was cool to see for sure how they. Okay, so should I start spoiling it?
We already have been. There's nothing new you can give them now.
All right. So basically.
Have some goddamn faith!
I thought it was cool how the tournament, how they did that gaming tournament in the games, right?
Yeah.
And how literally he was this close to missing it because of he was helping his dad out. He had a rush to make it to the tournament, and he got there right on time, as the race had started, as it was 3, 2, 1, and
yeah,
he just sat down, started the race. He clapped everyone, bro. It was crazy, bro. He was zooming, bro. He was showing some pro skill in that video game. But then once he wins that tournament, he sees the real deal. He sees how it's no joke. The real cars, the real racing is just nothing. It's similar in a way, but it's completely different because it's like not the same as being hands on in a real car. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
That was really cool to see.
they're in GTRs, by the way, so it's really crazy. Like those are the cars they're starting with. You know, like this is like.
Anyways, you want so tell him how this starts, bro. So what happens after he wins the race, at the competition?
Well, yeah, there's the competition race, and then you know, before even all that happens, there's like of course, Danny talking to this car mechanic
Basically,
that we
he's
know
trying
at
to-
the time.
He's trying
just
to
a car
find
mechanic.
he's trying to find the coach, right? Like
Yeah,
for
like the coach for like all the kids who are like in
Yeah.
the competition, and he then like his coach is like, nah, like I don't want to train kids, like this
Yeah.
is a joke, like that's not like real racing.
real pessimistic.
Yeah, like he's like gonna send them to their graves type stuff.
He was like, they're not gonna make it. They're gonna be horrible.
They're gonna quit or stuff like that. And it's like, no, it's gonna be fine. So he's like, all right, I'll think about it. And then he thinks about it, and then the whole tournament. That's where we're at right now. And then, yeah. So this all starts because like I think John also like looks up online how to get into that. So he just applies for it, and then there's all these other kids that are in this tournament. So only a few of them, like I think only 10. But they say even fewer than that are actually going to be in their racing team for like Nissan and all
I think it was
that.
just the top.
Yeah,
It was the number one.
Yeah, like number one. So, yeah, I mean, obviously John, but it wasn't easy, like, at all. Because you see him, like, struggle a lot with, like, driving the car, doing, like, pivoting turns around the cones.
I felt it when he messed up and like, he was with, what's his name, Jack?
Yeah.
He was with Jack in the car. And
yeah.
He messes up, right? But it wasn't his fault, though.
It wasn't his fault. It was the brakes. It was the brakes. Yeah, they weren't calibrated perfectly. And they had to actually replace the brakes if I was actually
because they test drove the car after that accident, and then that's when they found out that John was right. The brakes were messed up, so it wasn't his fault at all that he crashed. And that's when the coach Jack was like, "Okay, bro, I see this guy. How you know that?" Like he starts seeing like, "Oh, this guy knows what he's talking about." Like he starts seeing the potential in John. I feel after that.
Yeah, because he was like learning about the cars. Like he has an obsession with cars, obviously, so he has to know about it. And obviously, like playing video games has helped him like reinforce that knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like just because you're a gamer doesn't mean you know absolutely nothing about cars or nothing like that. But you can't just play video games and expect to be good at other things without like doing your research.
Yeah, but it for sure helped John, especially in that moment,
And then a lot was like racing too, because like knowing the car and like it's a 4-wheel drive and
the specs, right?
The specs, yeah, like the turning and all that, the turning point, the lines, all that good stuff. And it doesn't really get detailed like that in the movie, but you can just tell. And then like he obviously doesn't win every race. Because they say that he has to keep at least in 4th place to qualify
for the
to keep racing.
Yeah, it's to be qualified for the what is it that?
I guess like the final tournament.
Final tournament.
Yeah, like the.
But is that like
race.
Formula 1?
No, it's not really F. Well.
Or what is that? What race would that be? Do you know? I don't know.
I'm not 100% sure because they were driving different cars. Because at that point he wasn't even driving the GTR anymore. But I know that F1 cars are like the ones that are like super light.
Super streamlined, huh?
Yeah.
They gotta be very. They counter air resistance really well. They're like really slim.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they all look pretty much the same when they race those. So I don't think it was F1.
Interesting.
But yeah, it was really interesting to see like how the races evolved over time, and even John's character, like he changed a lot. Like he was pretty insecure, and then he got a lot confident, and that other guy, Nicholas Kappa.
Oh, Kappa, bro, he's a Kappa.
yeah, he's a freaking frat douche.
Bro, Kappa. That's his main rival, right?
Yeah, it was his main rival, and Yeah, I mean, Jack didn't even like him, to be honest, because he was like trying to help him out, and Nick didn't want it. So
Yeah.
you know, he got everything what he deserved in the end of the movie. But even before that, because John was still like managing to like keep up with him, and I don't know. I mean, he was a really good antagonist, and
Yeah. Bro was really a douchebag. He had the whole gold car and everything.
yeah, gold Lambo.
Gold Lambo, bro.
Yeah.
Or was it a Rari?
No, it was a Lamborghini.
Lambo?
Yeah, it was a Lamborghini for sure. Because I remember from like even before
Maybe I'm tripping.
he
Maybe
was
the other
racing.
car. The other car was a Rari. Because I saw a Rari. For, I think it was one of the other guys.
Yeah.
But that was crazy how that was his main rival, and he was about to win, bro. And then what happens? The accident.
Oh yeah, the accident. It was crazy because like his car literally just like launches up. John's car, by the way.
Yeah.
And he launches it like total destruction. Like he's hospitalized. He accidentally kills somebody.
That scene had me with my mouth open, bro. Like I was in shock. Like I did not expect that, bro. Like his car literally went flipping. It looked like, I don't know, bro. It was crazy. Right?
Yeah, it was really bad.
And then when they said that he killed someone, I was like, what? Like, bro.
Yeah, so I was like, man, like, is the movie gonna end here? But I'm glad it didn't. And
Yeah.
I think this is why this movie, to me, was like a 9, because I'm like, man, like, it didn't just end in a really terrible spot. Like, it kept going, he kept changing, he kept racing, more importantly.
Yeah.
He didn't give up.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, obviously it's a terrible thing to, like, for that to happen. And you're just like, crap, like, I probably shouldn't ever do this anymore. And then it's like, no, I'm gonna keep doing it.
And that's what happened to Jack too.
Yeah, it happened to Jack too. So we also find out that he was a racer, and that was like another big moment in the movie for me. And
that's where they kind of like, I guess, really like.
yeah,
Jack
that's like
really,
where they really like have that heart to heart bond.
Yeah, there you go.
And he was like just telling him like, you know, like it's totally up to you if you want to keep racing, but I think you should do it because like you have like an opportunity you're never gonna have again. And like, you know, John has to really think about it, but yeah, at some point he was just like not having it and not trying to talk to anybody.
He was traumatized. Who wouldn't be, bro?
Yeah, exactly. You know,
crazy.
it was still messing with him in his last race too, so
yeah,
you know, that was crazy. And then, you know, obviously like
but
he has a girlfriend too, so he's like having her in his mind, so
oh yeah,
you know, like
bro,
so many distractions.
Bro's in love, bro.
Yeah. But his relationship was pretty good in the movie too, because she wasn't like somebody that took him for granted. Like she was actually supporting him. So yeah, and it was also before he even got famous. So that
there you
was
go.
Really cool.
That's what I like, bro. He's smart. He didn't go for the gold diggers. He went for the real one, the day one, who, you know, was there before the fame, before the money.
The day one. So,
yeah. So he got himself a girl who really likes him or really loves him for who he is, bro. Now, that's what y'all gotta do out there. Don't be falling for no gold diggers. Let me see you get with the gold digger, bro. Nah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like the movie also because he persevered, man. He persevered through almost everything to, you know, follow his passion in his pursuit of you know, making it to the end.
Oh yeah.
To the final competition and to win.
Against all odds.
Against all odds.
Yeah, exactly. And driving different cars too, because I forget what car he was driving, to be very honest, but it was some deluxe supercar for sure.
Yeah.
It's probably a Ferrari, if anything. Probably not though.
Wait, what do you mean? Like when they switch cars?
The last race, the Le Mans race.
Oh, it was no, I think it was a Nissan, but it was just a better one. Cause he's sponsored by Nissan.
That's true. It could have been a Nissan.
It was another Nissan, but it was a better one. I forgot which one. I'm not good with cars. I'm not the person you should be.
Let us know in the comments if you know. But
if you know what car that was, but
yes, but that was a really cool car too. I still prefer the GTR, but that's just
GTR.
me. The GTR was fire. So yeah, I mean, I think this movie was really good.
It was really good. What do you rate it, bro?
I mean, again, was the 9.
9?
I think it was really funny that even Jack was breaking down when he saw him win his last race.
Oh yeah,
he was like, just go gun it for 4th, you know, you'll be fine.
Was hyped, bro. you know, the most.
And John was like, "Hell no!
Yeah.
We're going to first place, baby.
Yeah.
Like, and there's nothing lower that I'm gonna."
It was crazy to see
take.
Jack, the most pessimistic one. He was just like, oh, he was hyped, bro. He was rooting up.
You
for
gotta win.
Let's go.
Win.
Like, it was cool.
Yeah,
bro.
like get
was,
pissed off.
Yeah.
Like, do you have nuts?
Yeah, he did a full 180 on John. He's like, come on, bro. He literally was like, get some balls, bro. Like, roll some on you. Like you got this, bro. Like, don't let anything stop you. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, it was a great motivational movie. It was inspirational.
Yeah, and they had like real energy, and it felt pretty real too.
Yeah,
like,
I did.
Yeah, like
I felt
you
the
know,
emotions.
you gotta have winner energy to win something like that.
I felt
you
the
can't
emotions,
be like,
bro.
oh, it'd be cool to win. Like, nah, like
you gotta just have it, bro. You just
gotta
be like,
have that.
Yeah.
You gotta be like
Just go
high,
for it.
like a warrior type
Yeah.
thing. Like,
And that was pretty cool. I rated honestly, yeah, I rated it 8.7, bro.
yeah, I mean,
I'll give it a good 8.7 just cause like I feel like I don't know, like I think that it was cool how he was able to do that from a video game. I just feel like it lacked a little bit of realism in that sense, just cause I don't know, bro. Like I feel like it's completely different racing the real thing from a video game.
I mean, I kind of felt
I feel
the
like
same.
I feel like it would have been much more harder, or it would have taken him longer than it did in the movie. But I don't know.
I mean, of course, I
don't know, like-
gotta say like that to me also was like a little bit wishful.
Yeah.
But
But
what I
it-
like though is that they still have those practice runs because it just shows like they
He-
didn't know
he-
everything.
Yeah, he learned it.
He
along
had
the
to
way.
learn along the way, but you
But-
know, it's still like it just seemed a little still too convenient that he's like, oh, like already this good, you know. But,
Yeah, no, but it was cool. Like besides
but
that,
he had to be.
yeah.
you know?
Besides that, like I think it was an excellent movie. Like, I'm not really a car person or someone who really is into car movies or cars like that. But this one was great. Like this one was amazing.
I feel like this is like a blueprint for other car movies because
Like I like like Too Fast and Furious. I like the OG Fast and Furious movies. Those are cool.
oh yeah, I
Like-
mean like the first one is always gonna be my favorite. 'cause-
Yeah, my favorite is the Tokyo Drift, bro. Too Fast and Furious. That's fire.
Yeah, and that's another
That's
one.
my favorite.
That's another one too.
But,
I really
um,
like those.
But yeah, so I like car movies as well, but I'm just not really someone who's like a car enthusiast per se. But this movie really got my attention. Like, it got me hooked, bro. Like, I was not expecting it to be that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great movie. I think there's like a lot of good things to say about this one. I think all the actors did well, and I'm really glad that John was able to win his last race. He even made his dad cry, so that was
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't
He
know.
proved everyone around him wrong, but he didn't do it for them. He did it for himself.
Exactly. So that's
Yeah.
all that really mattered, honestly.
So it's-
like you know, just
Just do it for you.
do it for you, and you know, you don't even have to see it as like racing in that aspect of the movie. It's just like whatever. It could have been anything. It could have been whatever he wanted to set his mind to that not everybody could do in like the real world.
Follow your passion, follow your dreams, bro. Like, it sounds cliche, but it's like, if you have a passion, bro, it could be anything from the most simplest thing. Just
Oh
do
yeah,
it.
and like apparently like the stunt driver like was
Oh.
the real racer that was
Yeah.
based on the true story. So this
Yeah.
movie was based on a true story, which made it a heck of a lot better because it
was a
wasn't just
true
all
story.
made up.
Yeah, it was a real thing that happened. The literally the actual real person in real life that the movie's based on was the one who did the stunt acting for the movie. You know, so that was crazy to me to see, or yeah, to they showed it at the end. I was like, bro, that's insane.
Yeah, so you know that's really where that 9 is coming from
That's
for me
insane.
because like damn that's impressive. That's really impressive and yeah, you
Bro
know,
did his own stunt acting for his movie.
he did his own stunt acting for his own movie
Wow,
and
that's some OG. That's some real G stuff right there, bro.
yeah, and like just the fact that like it's around PlayStation and like the racing games like Gran Turismo is like it's really cool. Like I
Have you
actually
played
kind of
that?
want to play that game.
Have you ever played it?
Never played it.
I've never played either, bro.
Yeah, the
but-
only racing game I played was like Forza, and you know it was alright. You know, it wasn't like the best. there was one where it was really good. I played Need for Speed.
Mhm.
You know, that was another one. I also seen the movie, but that Need for Speed movie does not compare to the Gran Turismo by any means. I still think that they're both great, but I still really like Gran Turismo a lot
Bro,
more.
like I don't even play racing games at all. Like I think the last racing game I've had or owned was on the original Xbox. It was like Ford Racing 2, bro.
Ford Racing?
It was called Ford Racing 2.
Oh,
It was
wow.
on the original Xbox, bro. That was the last racing game I owned. Besides that, the only thing, anything related to cars, the only video game I play related to cars is Rocket League, bro. That's not even a racing game. It's soccer with cars, bro. So I'm not much of a car person, but this movie was top notch, bro.
It was solid.
It was
Really solid. So yeah, I think
It's on Netflix, by the way, so you guys can watch it for free.
Exactly.
So if you haven't watched it, highly recommend. PG-13, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
PG-13, so you know you can watch it with the family and the
Yeah,
kids.
it's a family-friendly movie, so that's good.
Yeah,
And
it's a great film. You should definitely go watch it, especially if you enjoy cars and racing. And you're gonna have a really great story that you probably wouldn't have expected, like me or him, because we were like.
It was not what I expected at all.
Yeah, like I didn't know what I was walking into. I wasn't even sure I was gonna like it because I was like, oh, great, another film that doesn't feel like it's that great. Like I don't know, like sometimes you go watch the trailer and you're just like not
The
convinced.
trailer didn't do it justice for me, bro.
Yeah, it really didn't.
But that was good though, because the movie was better than the trailer. You know, you don't want it to be the other way around with the trailer's better than the movie. So that's a good thing.
Oh yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good thing.
So definitely, like, you know, that's why it's great. You know, it's great.
Go watch it, bro. Leave a comment, leave a like if you like this video. Leave us a comment, especially if I want to know what that car was, the one that John used at the last final race, because I'm really curious. So if you know, leave a comment.
Let us know.
Yeah, subscribe to my boy. You know,
Follow him on Twitch.
Yeah, check out my Twitch. Check out my TikTok.
Sayal_wave.
Sayal_wave. Yeah, bro. Thank you for watching.
Yep. That's all we got for this video.